Hi, Crew 109. I hope we have some math detectives here today. Let's listen to our mystery that we need to solve. It says Lacey had 9 apples. She picked some more off a tree. Now she has 12 apples. How many did she pick off the tree? Let's listen to our problem one more time. I'm going to circle important information. Lacey had 9 apples, so she started with 9. She picked some more. I'm going to underline some more. She got some more off a tree. Now she has 12 apples. How many did she pick off the tree? So she started with 9, then she had 12. How many more did she get? Let's pause the video so we can think it over and discuss the answer. Excellent. Thank you, math detectives. The city of Kenosha is now a safer place to live because of your hard work. Lacey picked 3 apples off the tree. Remember, it said she had 12 in all. Here's all 12 of the apples. She started with 9. So I'm going to circle the group of apples she started with because the rest of the apples are the ones she got off the tree. Let's count 9. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here are the apples she started with. 9 apples. These are the apples she got off the tree. They're the rest of the apples. 9 apples that she started with, plus 3 she got off the tree, equals the 12 apples she had in all. Way to go, detectives! Our city is now safe. Let's count to 100 using our fun counting song. Remember, you have to know how to count, and the only way you can get better at it is by practicing. Let's all join in.
Come on, kids! Do you want to count to 100?
Yeah! Count, 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 count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
10. Count, 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 count.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
20. Count, count, count.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29,
30. Count, count, count.
31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39,
40. Count, count, count.
41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49,
50. Count, count, count.
51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59,
60. Count, count, count.
61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69,
70. Count, count, count.
71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79,
80. Count, 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 count.
81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89,
90. Count, count, count.
91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99,
100. Count, count, count. Said I can count to 100.
All right, friends. Here are our learning targets for the day. Our blue learning target is for our kindergartners. Let's read it and unpack any words we don't understand. I can compare lengths using words shorter, longer, and same. I can compare lengths using the word shorter, longer, and the same. I want to talk about the word lengths. Lengths mean how long something is. So I can compare how long things are using words like shorter, longer, and same. When you compare two things, you match them up and tell how they compare to one another, how they are the same, maybe the same length, one is shorter, one is longer, but you look at two things and you talk about how they compare to each other or match up. So our first grade learning target in green says, I can use strategies to find a missing part. So we're going to use some strategies, which are smart ways to do things. We're going to use some smart ways to do things, specifically to find a missing part. Remember, when you're adding two numbers together, like 2 and 3, those are the parts. The whole is the answer or the sum, so the whole would be 5. So 2 and 3, those are the parts. 5 is the whole amount. In our math problems today, we're going to be missing one of the parts. We have to use a strategy to figure it out. Let's continue. All right, I want you to take a look at your shirt. If you're wearing a shirt with long sleeves, that means your sleeves go past your elbow area. Could you please raise your hand to the camera so the teacher can count? Then we're going to count from that number all the way up to 50. So we're going to start counting at a number other than 1. Let's pause so we can try that. Very cool. Way to work hard, friends. So we have a job in front of us. Here are 2 pieces of string. We're going to need to compare them. What do you think we need to do in order to compare them? Any thoughts? Let's pause. Great ideas. One of the things we need to do to compare them is to match up, to lay them next to each other and lay them alongside each other. Are we ready to compare them now? Yes or no? Let's pause. No, we're not ready to compare them now. We're going to need to match up one of the ends to each other. Like this. Now we can compare these 2 strings. Looking at these 2 strings, what can you tell us about their lengths? Which one is longer? Which one is shorter? Tell me what you see. Let's pause. Good thinking, friends. We could say that the red string and the black string are the same length. They both are exactly the same from end to end. When we match them up and lined up one side of the lengths, one of the ends, we saw that the other ends matched up exactly the same too, which means they have the same length. The same. Can you all say the same? Ready? The same. Excellent. Now we have 2 more pairs of lines. Can you take a look at these 2 lines and tell me what you see? Can you compare them? What would you say about them? You can use the words red string and black string. Let's pause to see what you think. Great, scholars. We could say that the red string is shorter than the black string, and the black string is longer than the red string. Good job. We could also measure the red string to find out how many cubes long it is. Let's count how many cubes long this red string is. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The red string is 6 cubes long. It is the same length as 6 cubes long. The red string is 6 cubes long. Now, if I wanted to make another string the exact same size, what could I do if I wanted to make a black string the same size? What do you think? Great ideas. We could measure a black string that's 6 cubes long. Then we know that the black string is the same length as the red string. We could say the string pieces are the same as 6 cubes long. They are both 6 cubes long. They're the same. Nice job. We're going to move into our first grade lesson today with our learning target. I can use strategies to find a missing part. So one day we were taking a walk and we looked up in the sky and we counted 10 hot air balloons, all flying next to each other. Let's count them to make sure there are 10. Everybody ready? Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we had 10 air balloons. Well, as we were walking, some of the air balloons got covered up with clouds. I'm going to teach you a strategy to help you figure out how many are covered up with clouds. First of all, we want to count the ones that aren't covered up by clouds. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 are not covered up by clouds. I need to know how many are covered up by clouds. Remember, the sum or the total of all of them was 10. One strategy I could use is the count up strategy. I want to count how many more do I need to get from 7 to 10. I can use counters or my fingers to do this. I start counting at 7, and then I'm going to draw dots for the other ones I need to make 10. 7, 8, 9, I'm not at 10 yet, 10. I need this many more balloons to make 10. 1, 2, 3. I need 3 balloons to make 10. So the missing number underneath this one, let's check it, is 1, 2, 3. 3 balloons. You were right. Let's try another one, friends. As I was walking along, I looked up in the sky and some clouds had covered up some or part of the air balloons. How many were covered up? Let's count the ones that weren't covered up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many were not covered up? Could you all show me on your fingers? You got it. 5. Plus some that were covered up equals 10. Some of you may already know the answer because you could use a strategy of thinking what number plus 5 makes 10. Well, that's a double. Does anyone know what the answer would be? What number plus 5 makes 10? Let's pause. Yes, 5. 5 plus 5 is 10. Many of us already know that. If you didn't know that, you could use the count up strategy, like I showed you before. Remember, you can use your fingers, or you could use counters. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many more did I need to count to make 10? Yes, 5. So the missing number was 5. Very good. Let's try another one. Ooh, there's a lot more covered up this time. This time we have 3 that are not covered up. On your own, I want you to try that count up strategy. You can use your fingers to count up from 3 to 10, see how many more you need. Or if you have a little piece of paper or a drawing board available, you could draw dots. Why don't you try it out and be ready to talk about our answer? Let's pause the video. Excellent. That answer was 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need this many more to make 10, which is 7. Nice work, friends. We're going to try another one like this. Oh my gosh, almost all of them are covered up. There's only one left that's not covered up. So what number plus 1 makes 10? It's almost all of them. You could also think of it as 10 minus 1. Let's pause to see who knows the answer. That's just excellent. The answer was 9. Almost all of them are covered up. Only 1 is showing. 9 are covered, 1 is showing, and that makes 10. 9 plus 1 is 10, or 1 plus 9 is 10. Excellent work, friends. Now you're going to get a chance to practice in Seesaw, what we've been doing today in class, kindergartners and first graders. First graders, since it's fresh in our mind, let's go into yours real quick first. You're going to go into your activities, and you're going to find an activity called Hot Air Balloons in the Clouds. Let's listen to the instructions. Tap the green Add Response button. There are 10 hot air balloons in all. Some get covered up by the clouds. Can you figure out how many are covered by the clouds? Write the number in the box using the drawing or label tool. Tap the check when you're done. So just like we were working on, you're going to have a screen. There were 10 air balloons in all. Some are covered. You need to figure out how many are covered and write the answer in the white box. You can use your marker, pencil tool, or you could use your typing tool and type the answer. There are 5 problems to try. When you're all done doing the 5 problems, tap on your green check, send it to me, but make sure you do all 5 problems. All right, my friends from kindergarten, you're going to find an activity called Comparing Lengths. Looks like this. Okay. You're going to press the green Add Response button and color the object that is the longest, and then draw a line through the object that is the smallest. Color the longest, draw a line through the smallest. So number 1, when I look over these 3, this one's the longest. So I'm going to color it in, and then I'm going to put a black line through the shortest. Okay, so color the longest, draw a black line through the shortest. Do that for all 6 problems. Tap your check when you're done. Crew members, when you're all done doing your Seesaw activity, you also have a Freckle math activity. Please make sure to complete that. So everybody has 2 math assignments to do now. Please get right to work. Let us know if you have any questions.